All right. I scheduled this live yesterday. I intended on going live yesterday. Y'all have to forgive me. I got busy, but y'all know that's how I do. So I had to go back and remember what my topic was. All right, so it was Kevin Samuels. They always come on Kevin Samuels for attention or something like that. So let's get back over here. It's not as cute as my gold mic, but it works better. Making sure. All right, there we go. There we go. And I really don't even have to be up on it like this, but because the way my voice is set up, y'all can hear me from down the street. Okay, so put this on here. Let me reload. It looked like it's a lazy-eyed black woman. It's a lazy-eyed black woman that wants to smoke with Kevin Samuels. Hi, Tiff. It's Vegas Girl. This is my new channel. My first live will be on my birthday. When is your birthday? I want me out the way. There we go. So I want y'all to see what's going on.
How are you? I can barely hear you.
Oh, here we go.
Say something. I can't.
They love not having their stuff together. This is crazy.
So I'm going to talk to the audience while you look for that. I'm going to talk to the audience while you look. Go ahead.
See,
Go ahead. So let me see.
he's nice. He could have just kicked her off and been like, okay, well, try again next time when you got yours together. No, he waited. We talking about a very, 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 very important man, and he waited for her to get her sound together.
I got my headphones on.
All right.
Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh,
Okay.
you can mute myself. Okay, good. So what's your first name? How old are you?
Marlene.
Arlene?
36. Marlene.
All right. So the question I'm asking Marlene is,
Mm-hmm.
what do women owe their community?
Okay. I think it's a great question because a lot of times, Kevin, you talk about women need to be submissive, women have to be cooperative, women have to be a helpmate, the women have to do all these things, right? And to be quite honest with you, so let me just start off by kind of give you a little bit of my background, okay? I'm originally from the Ivory Coast. I'm West African.
You could start off by answering the question, but okay.
I've been in the US since like 1996, okay? And when I lived, so my first language is French. So when I lived back in Africa and living also here in the States, right? One thing I have noticed, and I'm being very, very honest and very forthcoming, right, is that I do feel that African American women definitely do a lot for their community. And they have constantly done a lot for their community. And it's true that sometimes they can be a bit combative, they can be very defensive, that they cannot smile and all these different things, right? But they've done a lot for their community.
Okay.
And what you constantly, hold on, I'm coming. And what you
Boy, they expect you to sit there and listen for 3,000 minutes. 3,000 minutes before they get to the motherfucking point.
constantly notice,
Hold on.
including yourself, Kevin.
Hold on. You know?
How you really gonna roll your eyes at this man for wanting to talk on his own show? This is crazy.
Talk to me now.
I'm not over talking you, Kevin.
But when
I'm trying to finish my point.
Well, ma'am, I'll let you go, but I'm not gonna let you just monologue when you say stuff.
It's not a monologue, Kevin.
Okay, see, that's not done.
Oh, okay.
See, I can see she's been around American black women a lot. Because she act just like us.
So we only talk according to your terms, right? Because
Yes.
Yes. Because it's my show.
It's my show. And see, this is what's going to stop. See,
Oh,
I let you
okay.
have a long time. See,
It's not even a long
see,
time.
gentlemen, we're not, okay, ma'am, I'm going to bid you a good night. Okay? I waited for you to get your microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I went through all of that. And I let you talk for over a minute. And I just.
You think that's a long time?
I think it's long for somebody who has really no respect for what's going on.
That's
If you
not
want
true at all.
to do something else, man, go do your own
Because
show.
I'm talking about doing something
This is
else.
how it's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're going to do it my way, or you can go to your platform and do it.
But is it also possible that your way can also
my
get
way.
me?
It's
There's
my
no
way.
problem,
It's
Teddy.
my
The problem. I'm going to
It's
answer
my
the
way,
problem.
and it's my way, and that's the way it's going to be.
And that's
if
no
you can't
problem.
do that, that's okay.
When you say what do
He has been more than tolerating. You see what I'm saying, Cameron? He's been more than respectful. I can't believe this. He's been more than respectful.
what do women, especially
Because
with
I
black
asked
women?
you, what do women? You said they've done a lot for their community.
Yes.
And I said, what do you mean?
And here she is, almost 3 minutes in, and still ain't answered the question. This is the type of bullcrap that I hate. Just answer the doggone question.
But what do I mean by? Okay, so let me.
It don't take all that other stuff.
Can I talk?
If you answer my question.
Okay, no problem. I think what they've done, as I look as African American women, I think what they've done is they've stayed behind. I think what they've done.
First of all, you should have issued an apology. That's number one. Because he's been more than generous. Like, you should have said, oh, I apologize for over talking you. And then you should have gone into finally answering the question. But that's just how I see it.
Is they've been the teachers. They continue to be the teachers. I think what they've done is that they have embraced.
So there's no black African American men that are teachers?
Not just regular education. They have embraced higher education. They have embraced
What do you
postgraduate.
mean they stayed behind?
So, okay, what I mean by they stayed behind, right? If we start off the notion that the African American community, due to racism, due to segregation,
oh, you can't say that in 2021, lady.
Due to Jim Crow, was kind
that's
of
not
pretty
what,
much.
No, that's not what we're starting. That was that Great Society in 1965. We're living in an integrated society. What do you mean?
So when do you want to start?
Okay, man. What do you mean they stayed behind? What are you talking
about? Okay, so give me a time point and I start.
Well, you're the one that said. You're the one that said.
But if I say something, you
okay, man. Well, I'm going. And guess what?
And he did not cut you off at the beginning, though, man. You just went on and on and on and on and on. Fick it. On and on and on and fick it.
Ma'am, I'm going to continue to cut you off because it's my.
But then give me a time.
Listen, I'm going to say this one more time.
I knew he was going to get you up out of there. Start giggling like that. He going to get you up out of there. They take advantage of his leniency. They think it's one way when it's the other. I knew when she started. He was going to get up on off there.
This is why I don't talk to. See, you guys asked me to let people talk. This is why I don't let people talk.
Dang, look. She was doing her little thing.
This is why I don't let them talk.
And they just buying badge after badge after badge after badge. Lady, you just ran his bag up playing.
Rude, argumentative, combative.
You ran his bag up playing with him. They probably felt sorry that he even tolerated you for that long. That's why they started buying badges on his Instagram.
This is why you don't let people talk. I'm not going to let you monologue like a DC villain. I'm not going to listen to you just say shit. Go say it on your platform. But over here, it's going to be a conversation. Now, you guys heard me sit there and ask her multiple times. But the point is, she didn't have a conversation. She had talking points. And it's that bullshit that has kept black women stuck. They've stayed behind. Stayed behind from what? She didn't want to answer that because that would imply she stayed behind. That would mean the black men left.
Mm.
Yeah, she angry, bitter. You can tell she's serious.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Stayed behind. They've done so much. Really?
All right.
You kept.
Let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. All right. We're going to keep it going. Shout out to Cameron for kicking it with me. All right, let's go. Not with that music.
You know, it's okay for you to like give statistics, but if you can't give me the references and you can't show me,
ma'am, how many times does he tell us the website that he gets the statistics from? Y'all just get on here to argue, not to learn, not to be better.
What I'm not going. Okay, hold on, ma'am. Don't play with me. Don't play. No. See, I'm about to go there with you because you asked me where I got them from, and all you got to do is get off your ass and go look for them yourself.
Yeah, I'm juicy. I already know that.
That's not the word I would use. How would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
Who was it? Regina? I think Regina was the one who told me she wanted me to say where he does the men. I told y'all I was going to include some men stuff because Regina thinks that he don't get on the men.
I weigh about
2 what?
Depending on the day, between 280 and 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 482 weeks.
So you make 482 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make.
But at least he got on there telling the truth. Because when Kevin asked how much a woman weighs, she be like, huh? Dress size. 4. How much do you weigh? What was that? How much do you weigh? 180. So you're a size 4 and you're 180. How tall are you? 5'3". So at least men seem like they can be honest.
Less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing singles than 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get? They don't even get a big dick. Do you want love, romance? Do you want a soulmate? Is that what you want?
I do.
Then go watch a goddamn Disney movie.
About a year.
So, you've been with him for 6 months. He can't get no coochie. You are with this lower earning man for a year and he can get a baby.
I was young. Yeah.
Oh, see, let me stop you right there. That's
I know, but where do we go from here?
Oh, here's where you go from here.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be giving commentary, but I'm just thoroughly enjoying this. I forgot that I was on live. I'm like thoroughly enjoying this.
Here's where you go from here. Here's where you go from here. Are you listening? You listen? Don't this up. Playing games. You're playing games. And I'm trying to help you guys this up. You're lucky to have somebody even dealing with you, especially somebody at his level, and you're playing games with him.
That's why I need y'all to go to my Instagram and I talk about that. How a lot of women feel like they're settling when in reality, it's the men who are settling. It's the men who aren't getting what they deserve.
There are younger women
especially if they're the breadwinner.
out without children out there who are not putting him through this.
Yeah.
But it's another thing, though. Exactly. He can go get it.
Exactly. So here's the thing: can you go get another one of him?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Okay, then good luck to that. See,
I said
That's what it is.
wanted a provider for the
You
most.
want him to be able to work him. You want. I asked the question. So I'm very clear. I asked the question. You don't want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant. You want a man to be a traditional provider. I've said that 3 times.
Okay.
But how we get to it, you don't have to want to be able to, the one carrying the financial family load. You want to be provided for.
Yeah.
And then what is he going to get? Because he's not going to get a traditional wife. What is he going to get?
He's gonna get the love and support that I have.
You buy
What's up, Charlize?
a goddamn dog for that.
Like anything, when I put a title out, see, what I expect women to do is to sit down, pay attention, and listen. Not multitasking, because you guys don't tend to be the best at paying attention to complex concept analogies, metaphors. Dude is spelled in capital letters. It's not spelled like the word dude. And I started out and I
so
said
now
D.
we're clear. Can you acknowledge each letter? So D stands for what?
Ma'am, do you have any questions?
So my question is, I've been on your show before. I didn't appreciate being hung up. There's so many spoofs out there about women being disrespected and kind of cut off. So you acknowledge that I don't want to be cut off as a man, but women.
And how much money will he make annually?
LOL. Why do they come on his show thinking they running something? I just don't understand. They won't run on the treadmill, but they'll come on your show and think they running something. I'll never understand. Diarrhea of the mouth, that's the only runs they have.
Pacific.
It's Pacific, it's an ocean.
You want to probably.
No, Atlantic.
And she don't even get it. That he making fun of her.
Weight fluctuates.
She didn't even get it because I watched that whole episode. She didn't even get it. It's specific. I can't stand when I hear mainly black people, let me be Pacific. How can you be an ocean? What's up, Gabrielle? Yeah, I saw that comment you did yesterday. When is your birthday? I saw that comment right here. Because I just now started this episode, but I planned it yesterday, but I ain't getting around to doing it.
I can change my weight, but they can't change their tax bracket. That's not my...
They can change their tax bracket. Do you know how many people go from broke to rich every day? It's actually easier to make money than it is to lose weight and keep the weight off. Freak out of here. November 15th, all right? What you gonna be talking about?
Fault. Fair?
First, no. Actually, it's not.
Agree?
No. It's first of all, I talk about dress size, not weight.
Okay, dress size, it's still in the same correlation.
No, it's not. It is.
I love when you say that. No, it's not. Or when somebody say, I've accepted what I've done. No, you haven't.
Absolutely not. You can wear dress size 6 or dress size 4 and have a different body composition because muscle weighs more than fat. See, I've accounted for
so
that.
You do know that.
Well, look here, smart ass. I'm the fucking image consultant, and I'm about to make a real bad day for you if you don't check that.
And I think she's gonna say how.
That smart ass mouth talking to a grown damn man. This is the last warning, young lady.
They think it's funny. She didn't say how. It was somebody who said that when he said he was gonna make a bad day for them, and they was like, how? How? They think it's funny, but the only people laughing is the rest of the world, because the rest of the world got a man and a family, and not alone. They got more than $5 to their name.
And it's gonna get real bad from here.
How's it gonna get bad?
Yeah, she was the one that said that.
Bitch, get off my phone. How about that? How about that? See? How's it gonna get bad? And you wonder why you end up getting talked to crazy. Because that is what goes on. I'm a push. And you wonder why so many women end up getting abused and hand upside. That's what they got to deal with.
Understand though, like I want to actually.
How tall are you?
How tall am I?
Why do they ask? That's time to think of something. Like, why do women lie about basic stuff? I don't expect you to tell the truth about big stuff if you want to lie about small stuff.
Like 5'7".
It ain't no like. You know how tall you are. What's up, Mark? I'm 5'8". Ain't no like 5'8". I'm 5'8".
Dress size?
240.
Okay, so man, hold on, don't. So you're about the size of a fullback. But then, God damn it, think of him as being Superman going to the Fortress of Solitude. If you don't get off my phone,
get off my. Happens. No, let me tell you, I'm calling in. So when I heard,
you call in to put the girls on the camera. Go ahead.
No.
See, that's why I love Kevin Samuels, because he's not gonna allow a beautiful woman with a nice body to come on there and tell her what she want to hear just because she's beautiful. I heard him tell one lady, he was like, listen, you may be cute, but to me, you're just another woman on my show. She didn't like that. Right, you heard it. You heard the question. You just need time to think of a lie.
I'm just messing.
I was calling in because I was like, maybe I need to up that,
You want attention, ma'am. That's why that thing on your necklace is about to get buried in your cleavage.
Oh, that restraint on him traveling, doing his travel.
Like, I can't even see the top of your face because you want to make sure that your titties get in the camera. I can't even see. Half your face is cut off because you'd rather your titties be in the camera than your face.
No. You think you get a better man by putting restraints on them? You restrain your kids. You don't restrain no man. Here, do it. Crip walk for us.
Crip walk.
It burns. It burns.
I know it's all right.
Yeah.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Yeah, you must unlearn what you have learned.
Oh, wow. She ain't even talking. This idiot thinks she talking. She ain't even talking.
I'm sorry, young lady.
How embarrassing.
I'm sorry, young lady. You tried to let her know. Big Shirley!
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, hog, dog, chicken, turkey, rat. You name it!
She tried to let her know. And she came up here just still talking.
I'll make you.
Your height?
For the ones that say he don't ever go off on white women, there's been a couple of white women on this video alone.
5'6".
Dress size?
I'm a little bit, like
dress
I said, I'm
size?
a little on the thick side. So
dress
about
size?
12. Size.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
About 170.
Bullshit. 3 programs that are from a male system.
Let's watch hers right there. Let's watch hers. They be lying like, what? How you gonna tell somebody that's an image consultant be lying to them about your weight? I just don't understand. Anyway, let's watch this one right here, because she, like I said, they come on there trying to be argumentative.
Name me 3 programs that are from a male-centric, male point of view that are on popular daytime TV or online.
Okay. Name one that's not from a man's
No. See.
Name one.
No. Okay.
Name one.
Young lady.
Young man. Name one. My own place.
Okay.
I'm 25 years old.
How old am I? How old am I?
I don't know.
How do you think I am?
That's not my responsibility. How old are you?
See,
When's your birthday? I don't know your biography.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to be respectful to you, but here's the problem. No, the ultimate problem is every time I ask you a question, you don't answer a question. You answer it with a question, and you're not having a dialogue. You have a point of view. Have a point of view. You have an opinion, but you can't back up any of this stuff with any fact. You can't even answer a question.
A magazine, a program.
Yeah. Lady, I don't think this is going to work for you. So
I'm not being hostile.
No, I didn't say you were being hostile. I didn't say you were being hostile.
I'm just trying to make sure that
No.
Both point of views as well. I'm trying to have a
You can put your point of view on your channel. That's fine. You can put your point of view on your channel. You can say whatever you like, but when you're not even...
They don't want to put their point of view on their channel because they know nobody would watch. Because nobody knows them. But they come to his channel trying to get their 15 minutes of fame and end up getting embarrassed.
Answering the question?
Okay,
what's the point? I said I named all those programs that come
I'm just
from...
saying because I've been taking notes.
I've named all those programs that come from a male point of view, from a female point of view, right?
Okay.
Name me any programs. Name me 3 programs that are on daytime TV or that are on level of Essence, Ebony, Madame Noir, Grapevine, anything, Oprah Network. Name me any programs that dominate, that are sitting there from a man's point of view.
There is none.
Exactly. So don't tell me about balance and being fair.
But that's not the woman's fault. Is it? I think you would be a fine host. You would be up there with Oprah if you wanted to. I mean, like...
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
Exactly. Like,
and here's the point, and here's the ultimate point. And here's the ultimate point. Why do you think there will be? Because we need balance. Because at 25 years old, I'm 52, and you're actually talking to me as if I'm your age. You're being rather condescending and disrespectful. And even when I try to be reasonable and ask you to have a civil discourse, I'm getting sass and attitude. Where is that appropriate? That's why I asked where's your father or your parents, because I don't think anybody would say that's appropriate.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen to when he actually says this, and it makes so much sense to me when he'll actually say, you think that at your age, you can teach me, you can tell me what to do, you can lead me, you can run me. Black women do not have respect for black men. But I guarantee you, if it was like a white host or something like that, I'm going to go ahead and keep it a buck. And I'm going to play the race card because it's true. Had it been a white man, because they do that all the time. It's funny how they'll do this all day with their black boyfriend and their black family. Now, I just got to say what I got to say. I want to say what I want to say. If I feel like I want to, But at work, they know how to control that mouth. When they at the welfare office, they know how to control that mouth. So how come you can turn it on and off, even if you may be presented with a situation that may make you want to do this? You know how to do this when it comes to the white man. But when it comes to your boyfriend and your black family and your friends, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You can't tell me that you don't ever get upset at work and want to go off. Well, that's different because my money on the line, and everybody needs money, and everybody needs a man. But we've just been taught, I'm independent, I'm strong, I don't need no man. And look where it's gotten the black community. Every other race of woman is not embarrassed to say that they need a man or they want a man. Except for us, because we've been programmed. I don't need no man. Well, newsflash, Uncle Sam is a man, and he paying for everything up in the house. And even if you weren't on government assistance, the simple fact that you were raised to not want a man or need a man, you're passing that on subconsciously or consciously to your children.
But why do you think that's okay?
I don't think anything's okay. Actually,
okay, but ma'am, but you've come onto my platform, and you have not answered one single question I've asked you that is utterly improper, disrespectful.
Because.
But I'm not. Because I know that.
So hard-headed. Gabrielle, I think it's because, thank you, Angel. You know what I'm saying. I believe it's because we have been raised by single mothers. My mother and father were married, but they got divorced after 7 years, right? So, but they split when I was like 1. So I never have any memory of seeing a man in the house. I just don't. And so we've seen a woman do everything, play the role of a mother and a father, if you will. So in our minds, we don't need a man. And then we're taught that because some way, by the grace of God, that single mothers learn to pull it off, right? To be able to raise their kid or children by themselves from however long they do it. Then that's just how us girls grow up, thinking we don't need a man. I saw my mama do it, but the difference between me and them women are I don't want to be a single mother because I saw my mama do it. I'm not going to say I saw my mama do it, so I know I can't. No, I saw my mama do it, so I don't want to do it. It's the exact opposite. I know it's hard in the 90s raising 3 children and having to feed yourself on $8.25. I couldn't work with $8.25 by myself. And yet, and then, everything was cheaper then. Not that much cheaper that 4 people can live off of it. And she was not the stingy type, I'm sorry. But she was the stubborn type that wouldn't get welfare and wouldn't get food stamps. But I can't say I've never went hungry a day in my life. And I ain't see my mama sleeping around selling or nothing. She worked. And don't get me wrong, it's not just in the Black community, because a lot of women today are being programmed to be independent, as if that's a badge of honor. What's wrong with wanting to partner with a man? What's wrong with that? I'm not saying having a man validate you. Like, you know how a lot of people, they'll say things like, where your man? You could be a successful woman. You could have a successful career. You can have your own place. You can have your own car. And they would disregard all that if you're single and say, well, where your man at? Or women will play along with it. At least I got a man. I'm not saying throw that out there to validate yourself, but I'm just saying, like, it's okay to have a man. It's okay. I told you subconsciously I learned that on my own. Like, I used to always plan out my future kids. When I was like, I'd be like 10 or 11 or 12 and on up. I would just, my kid's going to be this and my kid's going to be that and my kids. And I was always telling people. And then they always say, well, where's your husband? And it didn't occur to me until they said that. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't ever mention a husband. And it just occurred to me that because I saw my mom do it all, I just subconsciously didn't think I needed a man. I just never realized, where is my husband in this equation? Because I never mentioned being married. So I'm glad people will, a random guy on Facebook about 7 years ago pointed that out to me. He's like, where's your husband? Like, you always talk about the future and your future kids and my future kids. Where's your husband in this? And he taught me something about myself. And my mom didn't preach don't have a husband, because of course she would want me to have a husband. It was just what I saw from her doing it all by herself. Subconsciously, I adopted that mentality. But she definitely didn't try to teach, oh, you don't need a man, because of course my mom would want me to have somebody to help me because she didn't have it after she got a divorce. Yeah, Cameron. Single motherhood is normalized to the point to where I said, shoot, I don't want a man. I'm not finna deal with that. I want to do what them women do now. It's called single mother by choice. It's a literal movement going on called single mother by choice. And I said, I'm not going to get heartbroken again. I'll just be a single mother by choice. And so many people came down on me talking about if that's selfish, particularly my dad. And I said, well, you got married and it didn't work between you and mama. So what's the guarantee that getting married will mean you'll never be a single mother? He basically said, when you're married, you set the foundation. It's not a guarantee that it'll work, but you set the foundation for your children. Yella de la Playa. Being independent isn't bad. It's when they assume that's a trait men look for, and a wife is the problem. Of you or your own, cool, but they still want to move independent while in a relationship or marriage. Wow, I get what you're saying. Because you never want a woman to need you. You want her to want you. And I try to explain that to men, but they act like they don't get it. I don't want to need you. I want to want you. But nah, that's a good point. Men don't look for high value women. They don't look for that. Gabrielle said, my mother, also single mother, because my father was, taught me that I didn't need to depend on a man, but not in a bad way. I see what you're saying. Like, we're always taught to have a stash of money somewhere, just in case they just get it. But I like the way your mom and Yella de la Playa said it. It's not bad to be independent, but it's just when you assume that's a trait men look for. And trying to still act like you're independent of a man when you're in a relationship or you're married. Like, what do you need him for if you want to do everything for yourself, or you want to downplay him or constantly tell him you don't need him? Operating like a single person. And I can see where a man will be like, now, wait a minute. Men are supposed to be providers. And if you're running around acting like he ain't and you don't.
You said earlier tonight, you said that don't come on and don't interrupt me.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That's your modern woman. That's your modern woman. Your modern, sadly, your modern educated sister. How many times did I bring facts, data, statistics? I can back up what I say and basically, well, you need to give this and that. And you want to argue biology. You want to argue the nature of geriatric pregnancy and how human beings have evolved. That is how far so many of these feminist, womanist mindsets. This is what so many young Black women are being programmed with. And I need you to ask yourself a question.
I was gonna say, what the freak? I got a commercial for it. I'm on premium, but I forgot this is on tiffanymdraper 2. Oh, this one right here. Oh, we gonna end on this one. This one right here and her crazy eyes. I can't stand this one, y'all.
Content creators know to actually ask people.
Hi. I can't stand when people are just like this. Like, all in a camera. They're trying so hard to hide their body. Like, dude, we can tell by your face that you're fat. Yeah, it's classic camera.
Just chasing clout, trying to get a name or get some views that you ain't work for. Hello.
How are you?
Ooh, you might want to move your face back.
Hello.
He said, ooh. You might want to move your face back.
I'm wonderful.
I'm gonna be quiet, but listen. They put on all that makeup and still try to get an 8 rating or a 9 rating, and it's like that's why he say straight out the shower, no makeup, natural hair. You can't be cheating with the makeup trying to get a higher number.
What do you got for me?
So I am 28. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I guess I just I want to know why what my stats are like.
For what?
Like
I don't know what do you mean stats or what?
Cause I want to be married or whatever. I want to be in a relationship, but I feel like maybe I'm a little too picky. I don't know.
The crazy part is I can laugh because I'm not the one in the hot seat. They on here laughing, and they supposed to be serious. How his whole body take up the same? Oh, the same amount of frame as her face. LOL. Yellow.
Oh, I think
Are you being serious or are you trolling me?
No, I'm being very serious. I think I could be a little bit too picky, but I would like to.
What do you mean? Well, picky meaning what?
I mean, I just want a guy that is successful, a provider, a leader, and But I feel like, do I have children? No, I don't.
You go to college?
I graduated. I have my bachelor's.
In what?
Psychology.
I really don't believe that, because if you had your bachelor's in psychology, then you could understand a little bit more how men work, maybe, and you would have like a better communication in your relationships, and that probably would have worked out better. I don't know. I put psychiatrists and psychologists on a higher level when it comes to understanding. Exactly, Yellow. I can't stand it.
Do you want children?
I do.
How many?
I would like, maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay. And do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child?
I think working is normal. I don't have a problem working.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you
have a problem working out?
Pregnant with the first child?
Yes.
How much would you need to make in Atlanta to raise 3 children in the middle class?
I think me and my husband would probably need like a combined income of like $150,000 a year. No. No.
For 3 children?
Well, okay, well, let's say this progressively over time, because you're not just going to have like 3 children all at once. So the idea is like by the 3rd child, I think we should have built wealth to at least like $200,000 annually. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's close to the $350,000 for 3 kids.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And how much is the psychology? How much are you gonna make for that?
So currently I make like right around like $80,000 a year.
You can't make me believe. I'm sorry, Gabrielle. I just don't believe it. We on the same page. You cannot make me believe that you make $80,000. Her whole demeanor is childish to me. I don't take her serious. But I guess. But I just don't take her serious, because if your job is to tell people the truth, how come you're having a hard time accepting the truth from him? You're going to start seeing her eyes do these weird things, and like she can't just believe what he's saying.
And the idea, I actually am currently working towards like building my income substantially. So the idea is hopefully
after you start.
And I think you lying anyway, because One of my aunts is a sorry y'all, I did not try to put that on the motherfucking screen. Hold on. Let me take that. Oh, you lucky. Oh, you lucky. Hold on. Let me find that again. One of my aunts, let me find the history and get back to that video. Hold on, y'all. Of course, we're gonna have to do another commercial. One of my aunts is a she was just a counselor or something. And I think she had to have her master's degree just to be able to do that. Like even in a elementary school or something, like a school counselor or something, I think she had to have. And that too. That's what I'm gonna say, Gabrielle. Like, get the freak out of here. You're making as much as a doctor, as immature sounding as you are. And I'm just petty. So hold on. Real fast. I need to Google that. Do you need a master's to be a psychologist? Look, let me show you. I'm just not convinced. But I think she said in Georgia. I think she said she's in Georgia, right? It says for Texas, you will need a doctoral degree if you want to become a licensed psychologist associate. You can't get licensed with a master's. See, my aunt. Both of my aunts have masters. One is in what is that called? An accountant. She's an accountant. She has a master's degree. In Atlanta. Ooh, F that up. You do need a grad degree in psychology for most career paths in the field. For instance, the BLS states that most psychologists need to earn a doctoral degree. Master's in psychology, bitch. She's trying to say a bachelor's. And the lie detector determined that was a lie. Sorry, y'all. I had to prove that because I just hate liars. I be hating liars. It ain't even that hard. It ain't even that hard not to lie. All right.
Yeah. So the idea is that if
you're working full time. Yeah, the idea is always to somehow become phantom rich before you start having babies. That's not how life works.
Okay.
You work and you pay.
So you're saying I need more money?
You have.
I have like 15,000 in loans.
Well, consumer debt.
I don't have any consumer debt. I'm 5'.
You can't make me believe that if you went to school to be a psychologist, that you ain't got no type of debt. That's another lie. But hold on, let me hush because he's starting to ask the most questions that they lie on. Hold on. They hate these.
I'm 5'3".
Just.
I'm like a 4.
You see when they dart their eyes like that? I'm like a 4. You're a liar. And I can tell that. I can tell that. And I'm not an image. Look at me. I'm not no darn stylist. Now, granted, I do know this one girl that got a fat face and a skinny body. But that's rare. He looking at her like he want to smack the dog crap out of her. Hold on, y'all. Let me run that back one more time. That's classic.
Yeah.
I have like 15,000 in loans.
Well, consumer debt.
I don't have any consumer debt.
Oh, she did say she had loans. Okay. All right. Finna say, don't lie to me. Don't lie. So she says she does have loans.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Just.
I'm like a 4. A 4 or 5.
You mind backing the camera up?
My face looks a lot heavier. I hold a lot of weight in my face, but I'm petite.
Do that so we can see up and down.
Well, I don't really have like real clothes on right now. I kind of have. I recently had surgery, so I have like
kind of surgery.
I don't want to blast myself. You got like 6,000.
Okay. What's the most you've ever weighed?
Share.
So you got weight loss surgery, but you're too embarrassed to admit that you got weight loss surgery? How does that work? How does that work? I don't understand.
Most you've ever weighed?
150 pounds.
That's a lie. Because like you have to wait a certain amount before they will even give you weight loss surgery. The fact that they see a 14. That's what I'm saying. Like they make it harder on themselves. If you would literally, yeah, I'm like you know what the freak. If they would literally just, if you would literally like just be honest, I'm pretty sure the crowd will go easy on you too, because they'll start saying stuff like, "Oh, she's teachable. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Oh, she wants to learn." No, you lie. And so then that's why they go in on you.
Okay. Yeah, you look much bigger than your dress size.
I'm
got
not,
a full
trust
face,
me.
but okay.
No, I'm not.
But
I'm
you're
not.
still
I'm
talking
not.
about.
I'm not.
I said okay, but I'm still saying you're still talking about a man in the top 8% of earners. Top 8% of earners.
So okay, so I listened to your live with like the last lady, and I felt like you were like,
yeah, she ain't sloppy because she had that weight loss. But I bet you under that weight loss, under that thing she wearing, it look like Sloppy Joe. But why you gonna not address what he just said, lady? Talking about you on the top percent of earners, but you don't want to do the work to get one. Like keep the weight out for real. Gonna get a surgery or something. Now you gonna switch subject, talking about how he was talking to another woman.
Like, okay, you're 44. So I guess my question to you is for like a woman in her mid-20s, just an average woman. Like, what should be your, like, what should be the goal? Because
it's
honestly,
a
I
spank.
feel like,
Yeah.
you know,
I need you to
hearing
stay still. I need you to stay still in one place. People are watching this.
Oh, sorry. Like, because I mean, especially here in Atlanta, I feel like
Hold on, let me ask you a question. An average woman.
Yeah.
What's your father do for a living?
My father, he's a professor. He's a chairman at a university, and my mom's a pharmacist.
Okay. They're above average. But they went to college. But I mean, average people get average people.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
What's the
facts, young man? Yellow.
Average black man making this country?
You said 50,000. So.
Yeah. Actually, it's 42, but 50 is still. I mean, how old are you again?
28.
Have you ever dated?
Why did you have to kind of think about that? That's why I don't trust her. You didn't lie about everything else. 28. So she probably 30, 31. They just lie.
And making $150,000 a year.
I have.
How long ago was that?
I mean, most of them.
Hold on. When I say date, I mean serious. Did you just roll your eyes?
You said what?
Did you just roll your eyes?
No. That was, I was thinking. I was like thinking.
Okay. When I say date, I meant y'all were Facebook. You know, this is my man. He's claiming you.
Right.
I'm not talking about he's got another girlfriend. Y'all monogamous.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever dated a man making that kind of money?
Or you just having sex?
Yeah, I dated.
How long did you guys date?
We were friends for a while, and
how
so
long did y'all date?
For like a year.
All right. And why didn't that go anywhere?
He I think because of his.
How come she only darts her eyes when she's being asked like ask like a serious type question. Otherwise, them eyes stay but just like this. Cause she lying.
Potential. He got like I feel like so he was like a plastic surgeon, and I feel like we started dating when he entered residency, and like I just feel like he got big headed. Like he realized like all the women that were chasing him, and he's like,
no.
That's why I say that most of these women are children, because they move all around like children. They can't sit still. Their mind frame, they're like children. They just keep moving and everything's laughing at everything. And half the time they are somebody's mother. That's the scary part. They always shooting in Oak Cliff. But they're somebody's mother. And they act like the child. That's crazy.
No, listen. Okay, listen. Excuse me?
We had a difference in values.
Well, not really, because you're talking about the way he started looking at his potential the same way you rolled your eyes.
Oh, Gabrielle, you ain't lying. You are not lying. No lies detected.
And I said, black man made 40,000.
No. Like so he started saying like he wants to have like a polygamous family, and he don't believe in like he just the things he.
If that's what he wants, he can get it.
He can. I'm
right.
Believe he can.
Because why? Because he's in the top 8% of black men, the top earners. And you ask me, man, you gotta rank yourself. Where would you rank yourself?
Here it goes, y'all. The best part of every video. She's finna rank herself. She's finna rate herself. And let's see what he says.
I mean, I think I'm like a 7.
I don't do 7s.
You say you don't do 7?
No.
What is that like? What does that mean?
You can't use 7 because everybody wants to use 7. 0 to 10, you can't use 7. Now you gotta see why I don't use 7, because everybody wants to use 7 at the same time.
Okay, 7.5.
No version of a 7.
Okay, 8. Okay.
You're right. All right, now I'm gonna say something. Okay. Maybe that's just expressive, but if you're doing all that shit with your face, I'm gonna tell you to get up off my phone. That's not cool, young lady.
I'm just an expressive person. It's not disrespect.
Yeah, it is. You would do this shit in church on a college class.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, you're asking for my professional advice, so can you respect the platform?
I sure can.
Thank you. An 8. You give yourself an 8. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who else would you rank in the 8 category as far as like famous people? Musicians, movie stars, that kind of stuff.
Okay. An 8 as a famous person?
Mm-hmm.
Like in like a ratio, like not
like Beyonce is an 8.
No, Beyonce is not an 8.
Who's the image consultant in real life?
Oh, okay. So you think Beyonce's an 8? I think Beyonce's a 10.
No, she's not.
Okay.
Beyonce's an 8. Kelly Rowland would be a 9. And Rihanna, even with her big forehead, would be a 10.
Okay.
So by giving yourself an 8, you put yourself in the category of Beyonce.
Okay. So I'm not an 8.
Are you in the category of Beyonce?
I mean,
I mean, you can't even be in the category with Beyonce just from like weight alone, and neither can I. It's like Beyonce. I don't believe she going around doing what you did and got a weight loss surgery, and she can afford it. I think I'm not saying you ugly because, as Gabrielle pointed out, all y'all look like models in comparison to Nia. So Nia would be a -2. Like she wouldn't even. Gabrielle says she's a 5. False media said she was crazy. But Beyonce and them, I respect those women that's always in the gym and have that type of willpower and stuff like that. Kudos to y'all. I'm a type of woman I will never hate on a woman. Never.
No.
This is one of the major issues. You ladies don't know how to rank yourself. So when somebody like myself comes along with some truth, most people in my profession will give Beyonce an 8. And many black women will give her a 10 because you guys want to give yourself higher numbers. So are you in her category or not in her category?
Nah, I'm not.
But then the crazy part is most of the time he's ranking based off of bare face, no makeup. Y'all have to understand that. Bare face, no makeup. And we're banking on Beyonce when she's fully dolled up. I think that's why she's giving her a 10. I don't know.
Beyonce.
I mean, we're talking about just from the face.
Oh,
okay. Then what would you give yourself if you don't understand Beyonce as an 8?
Okay, maybe I'm like a 6.
Which is closer to reality. Because by giving yourself an 8, you automatically put yourself in the pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous of all women across the world. And I'm sorry, 28 years old, your lived life has told you that you're likely not there.
Yeah, I think we're rating ourselves also based on like accomplishments and stuff. He said face only.
Later. Not in the comment section. Are you reading the comments?
You said what?
You heard him.
I haven't really seen any of the comments.
Okay, good. So ultimately what I'm trying to get you to understand is
her body is only decent because she said she had weight loss. Or she didn't say it, but Kevin Samuels called it out and she didn't disagree. She said she had surgery. She had something wrapped around her stomach because she was still healing or something.
You carry. Don't look in the comment section. You carry your weight in your face.
Okay.
And you said that you've recently had surgery, so that typically means stuff like.
Oh my gosh, this is on my page.
No, it's not. It's on my page. Okay.
He clearly said stop reading the comment section. Why are you still doing it? It's disrespectful.
It's showing up on my page. Awkward as hell.
Well, I mean, life is life.
And then it's rude because he's trying to talk to you and you still talking about something that has nothing to do with what he's saying. And you're not even making eye contact when you're not bucking your eyes like that.
And I haven't been, here's the thing though, man. Whoever you are on here, live stream or whatever, that's who you are in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're wanting a man who's going to be in the top earners of black men,
mm-hmm.
that's an extremely competitive place to be. I said that's 2% of men.
But what if your goal,
you need to be drinking 2% milk, but I don't blame you. I like the whole milk.
I don't think income is really one of the first things I look at when it comes to a man.
Ma'am, you said majority of your other boyfriends made $150,000 or more. So what are you talking about? You can't tell me that you stumbled upon $150,000 or more black men on accident, especially if they're only 2%.
But it is a factor
based upon what you want as far as an outcome. The amount of okay, you want 3 children, 2 to 3 children. Are you content with having to share a car? Are you content with having to drive something?
No, because you want to be able to go and get them late night wings and mashed potatoes and coleslaw without having to, ask your man for permission to use his car, right?
Like, I don't know. What's an inexpensive $15,000, $20,000 car? Are you content with driving a car? This for the rest of your life? Are you content in living in like an $80,000, $90,000 home?
I see what y'all
East
talking
Point,
about.
Decatur, College Park.
She thought it was on her page.
Most people don't earn college money. Most people are normal people. See, now shit gets real because you start backpedaling, but it's like, the reality is,
I feel like
the reality is you want a lifestyle of a white collar, middle class or upper middle class person. Because that's what your mother and father sound like they had. Pharmacists, professor. You're breaking up.
I believe that my parents worked hard and they afforded a pretty decent life for me. And they came here as immigrants and they weren't rich. So the idea that I have to
all right, but the difference is you're not them. You were born with Western sensibilities.
Well, I wasn't born here in America. I was born in Nigeria.
Western sensibility, okay. Western sensibilities. Man.
But what I'm saying is
okay. All right. Listen. Okay. Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia, but
you live with your parents?
Yes. I live with my parents.
Why?
To save money to build my business.
Okay. Have you ever lived on your own?
Yes, I did.
All right. So you live with your parents to build your business. So if somebody's making $80,000, you would be okay with the man making half of what you're making.
I would be okay with the man making half of what I'm making if he had a plan and a vision for it.
See, guys, this is what always comes down to. I'd accept it as long as he had ambition. See, this always comes down. Listen, no. We know where this goes now. Something's wrong with your speaker.
I had to turn my camera off, y'all, because I don't know why it's doing that. Like coming on and off. I don't know why it's doing that. I think I messed up a setting or something. But we only have a few more minutes left with this weirdo, and then we're gonna call it a night.
No. The average black man in this country earns $42,000. There's no more money. There's no more ambition. There's no money tree. There's no side hustle. That's what the French toast they earn. Half of the men earn that.
I mean,
can you listen and understand that?
I do understand. I completely understand.
And then the men that earn more than that want a hell of a lot more. Like your ex-boyfriend who told you, "Oh, I'm an above average earner. I'm going to go get the moon and the stars because
he get it from his mama." False media. That's why my nightbot ignorant.
Because most guys earn less than me.
Okay, so then can I ask you?
Listen, the men that you want, the income, the lifestyle, no matter how you want to slice it.
Right, because men that make a lot of money like that, they won't drop their gorgeous model type women. Bodies to match the pretty faces. That's just how it is. That's why people always say that men aren't as faithful as their options. When they can get more, they tend to get more. Unless you was with them when they were shooting in the gym. Translation for white people, you were with them when they had nothing. And you came from the bottom to the top.
You want to pretty it up. This is not my first rodeo. Please stop looking at the comment section. Look ahead and think. When you're looking down there, it looks like you're not looking here. When you're at the end of the day, man, you can pretty it up, but you want a certain kind of lifestyle.
She can't follow instructions.
It's a white collar lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So let me ask you this. Can I ask you a question? If that's okay. Can I? So for women who have realistic goals, who maybe like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it okay to want a man that has a average earning potential, and you guys are able to build to have more in the future? Like I feel like you kind of, I feel like sometimes you kind of discuss people's.
No, you're not the builder. That's why I stopped you. No. You roll your eyes one more time, and I'm going to hang the shit up. I don't do that, young lady.
Okay.
I don't know what the French toast is wrong with you. But you know what I do know? Is this how you act on the phone? You are tripping a relationship.
Uh-oh.
And I've tried to be really nice to you. For acting the way you do. Bucking your eyes and shit. This is live. People are looking.
Okay, so I'm gonna get off live because I feel like you're being a little outrageous. But thank you so much.
Yeah, you don't come over to somebody's place playing games. Bottom line is, all you women, he's so rude. No, women like her are rude. Come over to somebody's business, bucking your eyes. That's another woman for whom the average earning man would not be good enough.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I want for you ladies is to start understanding every time a woman says that they need a man in the top 15, top 10, top 5% of earners, they are telling the rest of me you're not good enough. Well, if they can say that, that's fine. But they're going to have to be able to live up to that. Y'all don't seem to have any problem with women having a standard. But when a man comes along and says, well, guess what, man? You know, you saw her have a fuller face. And I'm like, all right, men who earn the kind of money you're talking about are going to get women who have room to grow. Staying at your mother's house, owning my own business. It's too much attitude. Too full of yourself. That young lady was very full of herself. She may not have been acting all over the place, but she was very, very full of herself. It's a lot of ego.
She was full off of some type of meal as well. It's your girl at tiffanymdraper. I had fun with y'all. I'm going to call it a night. But that was very weird to me. The whole eye bucking thing and the facial expressions. That's why you can't make me believe she's a psychologist. Like, she's too immature. She's too weird acting.